Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is Marcus Rosa, aka Mazuma TV, back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive night. I hope y'all had a great day overall, man. Back at y'all with some more boxing talk. We're gonna talk about Keyshawn Davis and Edwin Santos being signed, sealed, delivered out in Norfolk, Virginia. We definitely gonna talk about that in the fight day, along with Jaron Ennis and Stanionis' face off, and you know what I mean, our overall thoughts on the fight as it's getting closer and will be taking place this Saturday in Atlantic City. And then we're gonna get into some open topics. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in the comments so far. You know what I mean? We already got a few people in the building. Simba Boxing, shout out to Simba Boxing. I hope you didn't name yourself Simba Boxing after my cat. You know what I'm saying? Because if you did, that's fucking weird. But anyways, Simba Boxing says, I love that Edwin fight. Rooting for him. That's what's up. Forever Dedicated said, Mark, I know you Philly Nation, but Boots is weight drained, bro. Do you believe so? What makes you say that? What makes you say that, man? I was just looking at an interview from him, and he didn't. I don't really see anything that's concerning. I just see a man that's cutting weight. At the same time, I kind of do see what you're saying. Yeah, this picture don't really look too good. Look at that shit. Boots look like I need $1, is what I need. Nigga look like he needs some change. Shout out to my nigga Boots though, man. Boots look like he about to ask you, yo, young blood, you got 50 cents. So I can get on the bus. Damn, Boots, you out here wild. You lucky you got that rehydration clause, brother. I mean, not the rehydration clause. You lucky you don't have the rehydration clause. You feel what I'm saying? You're like yeah. I don't know, Boots. Let's see how you look at the weigh-ins though. 'Cause I seen a picture of him, and like physique wise, he, didn't look crazy or nothing like that. Let me see. He had just posted a photo. Hold on. He don't like. Hold on. Like you look at him, like his face look a little skinny, but like his physique, you know what I mean? He look like he in shape. Look like he still got a little bit of water in his system. It kind of looked like he lost muscle though. Don't it? Don't it look like he lost muscle? I don't know, man. We'll see at the weigh-in. And what's the most important is we'll see how he rehydrates, the night of the fight. You feel me? But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Shout out to Thierry Scott. And I'm Philly Nation regardless. He's gonna beat Stanionis, guys. Black Caesar said, "What's going down, Mazuma? This could be fight of the year. Absolutely, I hope so. The more fight of the year contenders we have, the more our sport will grow. So, I'm looking forward to that. I hope you're right. Great Gambino, what up? Paga Petit, what up? Six God said someone give Boo some Pedialyte. Yo, Pedialyte be hitting, bro. After a weight cut, bro. Shit, I remember that. Pedialytes was the truth. Um, yeah, he's out here wilding. He outgrowing the weight. I mean, listen, man, Boots is in his late 20s now, man. We not able to cut weight or stay at the weight that you making when you 20, 21, 22 years old. He turned pro 9 years ago. This nigga said that Boots started Ramadan right now. That's crazy. Shout out to my Muslims out there. But no, he been pro 9 years. He been at the same weight class. It's bound to happen. You outgrowing the weight class is bound to happen, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, Six God, I don't gotta admit shit, nigga. Stop acting like. Stop trying to force me to push an opinion that you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I said he do look skinny. It do look like he lost some muscle. That's what I said. But like I said, we won't know if he really drained until we see his performance. If he performs at 1,000% or he looks sharp, obviously the weight cut is not that much of an issue. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be over here just trying to force me to push agendas. If anything, you gonna make me push back. I don't fuck with that shit, bro. Coffee Plant, what up? If I didn't already shout you out. Six Guy, what up? Sing, what up? Marissa, what's going on, Marissa? How you doing? No, you like admit it. No, admit it. Admit that he drained. Admit why do you care so much that I admit it? If you believe your opinion, why you worry? If you so firm on your opinion, why you so worried about mine? You know what I mean, we don't do that over here, bro. You gotta be careful. You feel me? But no, Boo's looking kind of skinny though, bro. But listen, it is what it is. We can't tell that man when to move up. He got goals that he has set in place. Maybe he'll move up after this fight. You know, especially if they not budging in negotiations and the IBF gives him another mandatory, he definitely gonna move up. He not taking another mandatory at 47. Trust me. Hold on. Let me adjust myself real quick. Is Edwin trying to fight Key for the belt? He's not trying. He is. The fight is confirmed. So while we on that subject, man, let me go ahead and share the screen. I mean, let me make sure Twitter got appropriate shit on here because they be wilding sometimes. All right, let me share the screen. According to the Ring Magazine on X, formerly known as Twitter, Keyshawn Davis is set to defend his WBO lightweight title versus Edwin De Los Santos June 7th in his hometown of Norfolk, Virginia. Sources tell the Ring's Mike Coppinger. You feel what I'm saying? So this is the situation right now, y'all. This is a great fight. You know what I'm saying? Not really feeling the inactivity on Edwin De Los Santos' part. You know what I mean? Ring rust can really play a factor. And then on top of that, you coming off of a loss, inactivity, and then you going into somebody who's been active and you fighting him in his hometown. You know what I'm saying? His first title defense in his hometown. So Edwin De Los Santos got an uphill battle, man. He definitely got an uphill battle. It seems like he got more cons than pros going into this fight. You feel what I'm saying? Hopefully, Edwin is well prepared. Hopefully, ring rust doesn't play a factor in Edwin's performance because Keyshawn Davis is the most dangerous that he's ever been in his career thus far. This man got something to prove. He's gonna have his first title defense in his hometown. He's gonna be extremely motivated. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, if you're Edwin De Los Santos, I'm not hoping this, but if you're Edwin De Los Santos, you hoping that Keyshawn get distracted. You hoping that he drinking the Kool-Aid or getting a little arrogant and feeling like he can be invincible and shit like that. You know what I mean? So that way, Edwin could surprise him. You feel me? But I highly doubt that, man. Keyshawn Davis know what it takes. He's been an elite level fighter in the amateurs and now the pros. So, we'll see. I do think this is an uphill battle for Edwin, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. The inactivity, coming off of injuries, coming off of a loss, and now you about to fight a newly crowned world champion, his first title defense in his hometown. He's having a homecoming fight for his first title defense. That's a lot of odds you going up against. Edwin been training with Norman Jr. That's for real? This fight is gonna show how nice Keyshawn is. But you know what this fight is gonna do, y'all? This is gonna bring comparisons between Keyshawn and Shakur Stevenson. You feel what I'm saying? I know that they best friends, they family, they feel like they'll never fight each other and stuff like that. Let's say Keyshawn stops Edwin De Los Santos. Some way, somehow, he stops him. They gonna bring up how the fact Keyshawn defeated Edwin De Los Santos easier than Shakur did. Shakur ran from Edwin, and Keyshawn stopped him. Keyshawn's the better champion, and Shakur Stevenson, sensitive as he gonna get word of that shit on social media, and he's gonna push back against that obviously, and maybe that'll make Keyshawn feel away. This might be the beginning of some tension that may start between Keyshawn and Shakur. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see. Anonymous says Virginia also has a rehydration clause too, man. Edwin is cooked. God damn. Yeah, Edwin must have a whole lot of confidence. I don't know if he really took this into consideration or what, but he has a lot of things going against him. This nigga called me Maluma. Maluma. That's a singer, bro. This nigga's name Mazuma, nigga. The L and the Z not nowhere near each other. So where the hell you get Maluma from? God damn, Lorenzo, what up? You could tell that nigga Keyshawn competing with Shakur. Man, they both champions in the same weight class. This was bound to happen, bro. This was bound to happen. Like, there's no other scenario that could take place. Ain't no way these dudes gonna be champions in the same weight class unless you like y'all the Klitschko's or the Charlo brothers or something where y'all blood related, so y'all just won't fight. But y'all not related in reality. You know what I'm saying? Y'all met each other through boxing. So you know, there's always gonna be competition between the two as long as y'all champions in the same division. That's what's gonna happen. That's a given. I'm saying you could tell Keyshawn want to be better than Shakur. I mean, I would hope so. Who want to play second to anybody? Yo, don't no real man want to play second to nobody. They want to be the best. They want to be at the top. If a motherfucker is okay with being second or third, in anything that they take passionately in life, they don't want it that bad. They're not real men. You feel me? Why you think them dudes, those dudes turned on Jesus? They was hating that Jesus was the leader. They hated that he was God's son. They hate that um pretty much everything was uh revolving around him. You see what I'm saying? So what they did, they turned their back on him. That's just the nature of man. You know what I mean? They got nuts. You feel what I'm saying? They got testosterone. They want to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? And if you got any type of man in you, you don't want to play second to nobody. I know I don't, or whatever I do. Like motherfuckers can have more accomplishments than me, more accolades than me. They could even have some fighters that may be, ahead of mine. But I would never sit here and act like I'll be cool with a trainer being better than me. I'm competing, so I'm willing to compete in this shit as long as I can until I'm able to prove how great of a trainer I am. You feel me? That's just me. Six God, I agree with you. He said no brothers in boxing, especially if y'all in the same weight class and y'all world champions. Bro, ain't no brothers unless y'all fucking blood brothers like the Charlos, the Klitschko brothers. Ain't no brothers in this shit, bro. Y'all ain't come from the same mother, same father. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. As a man, we want to be the best. Absolutely. And if you don't, then either you not that passionate about that particular area, or you know what I mean, you ain't got no man in you, cuz. Look at Shaq and Kobe. That's a great example, Ree. You got two alpha males, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant. They played great together. They was one of the best duos we ever seen in NBA history. But when you got two, competitors in there and they both alpha males and they looking to be leader, you can't have two leaders in the same pack. You know what I mean? It's like you got one leader and everybody else follow. They both was bumping heads because they had more in common than they had differences. And that's why they bumped heads. Kobe was thinking about going to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? But I guess the Lakers chose sides. They rather stick with Kobe than Shaq. Shaq went on to Miami, got a ring with D Wade, you know what I mean? And went on to have a Hall of Fame career. You know what I'm saying? The crown only fit one head. That's a fact. That's a fact. Six God says, if you don't have the mindset that you're the best ever, you failed already. Y'all remember when Drake had that I think he got a song called Underground Kings. He said, I'm the greatest. I said that before I knew I was. That's the mentality. You feel me? That's the mentality you need to have to really excel. You know what I mean? That's just me though. I see the YouTubers that talk boxing on here, and I know they got bigger platforms than me and shit like that, or they get more views and all that good shit. But in my heart, and I'm very confident in this, these niggas don't know boxing like me. They may know boxing, but they don't know it like me. That's just how I genuinely feel. As a coach, I don't feel like many coaches know as much as me or could teach the sport like me. You feel what I'm saying? I think I could take boxing and break it down in a way that a 5-year-old can understand, or an 80-year-old man can understand, or a guy who never stepped in a boxing gym before, never seen boxing. I can explain boxing to them in a way that they will understand. That's how much I feel like I got it broken down to a science. And you don't really you're not really a master of anything unless you could teach it to somebody and have them perform at a high level with it. That's just what I think. You feel me? Black Caesar says, I can see it now. Keyshawn stops him. Shakur starts sub dissing him, responding on Twitter. Shakur versus Keyshawn in December. I don't know about that last part, brother. I don't know if Top Rank wants to give Shakur that opportunity after he done left them. However, I can see those first ones that you put out being true. I can see Keyshawn possibly stopping Edwin De Los Santos with that uphill battle he gonna go through in this fight. And then Shakur sub dissing him, responding on Twitter. I can see that happening as well. That just sounds like Shakur. You feel me? But we'll see. We'll see. On some real shit. No, I'm not saying Shakur don't have that mentality. Who said that? Shakur is the ultimate competitor. Shakur has the ultimate. Shakur is the ultimate competitor, bro. Oh, not me. Oh, 6 guys said that. No, Shakur got that mentality. Trust me. I think that Shakur is selective with who he brings that dog out against. I think if it's a certain style that I feel like if it's a certain style that he perceives to be a threat, then he'll play more cautious. I think he got that I think he got selective uh I think he got selective smoke when it comes to like biting down and really being a dog. You feel me? Like he did it with Jamel Herring, but he ain't biting down and showing no dog against a De Los Santos. That's too dangerous. You feel me? But in terms of being a competitor, I think he definitely has that mentality. Yo, 6 guy, you need to watch your mouth, bro. You need to watch your mouth. You need to watch your mouth, bro. That may be where you just slipped at. Yeah, I don't like that. Nah, you not debating. You getting disrespectful, telling grown men that they got another man dick in their mouth. That get you punched in your shit in real life. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful. Nigga said debate this. Yeah, he out of pocket for that. Yeah, he out of pocket for that, bro. Like if we talking boxing and then you bringing up dick and shit, like you a weirdo, cuz that get you smacked in real life, bro. I'm telling you. But anyways, that's the official fight news. You feel what I'm saying? Keyshawn Davis versus Edwin De Los Santos. You know what I'm saying? That's taking place June 7th in Norfolk, Virginia, Keyshawn's hometown. So we'll see. We'll see how things go along, man. I think this is a very bold move by Edwin De Los Santos. Maybe he knows something we don't know. We'll see in due time. Maybe he feels like because Keyshawn takes more risks, he may feel like he has a better chance than he would against a Shakur Stevenson who takes little to no risk. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on to the next subject, y'all. If y'all in the building, man, we got 20 people in the building. Go ahead, hit that like button, y'all. Let's hit that like button, y'all. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Damn, there's a lot of people on live right now. Shit. But let's get into Jaron Ennis and Stanionis face off, man. I just wanted to show y'all this video because you could just feel the tension in the room. You could just see how locked in this boy Jaron Ennis is, bro. This shit ain't no joke at all, bro. There's actually a dope little flick right here. Y'all see this? That's a dope picture. They both got their world titles and the Ring magazine is on the line. That is absolutely fire. Look at that picture right there, y'all. Fire. Salute to both of them for taking this fight, bro. This a hell of a fucking fight right here. If y'all not excited, bro, y'all motherfuckers ain't boxing fans, bro. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at this fight right here. Boots, stone cold. That boy Boots, stone cold.
A few more seconds of this, guys. Nice.
And Boots don't look away neither.
Just hold that for a few more seconds. Andy, you happy with that angle?
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh-wee.
Okay, let's just get a final take of that one more time.
Let's look at that one more time, y'all. I know what this is right here. I know this shit probably glitching a little bit.
A few more seconds of this, guys. Nice.
Woo-wee. This a good ass fight. This was a good ass fight. This a good ass
Hold
fight
that for
right
a few
here,
more
boy.
seconds.
Motherfucker is
Andy,
locked
happy with that
in,
angle?
ready to walk through
Yeah, that's good.
Stanionis, dog. Y'all gotta understand, this is Boo's moment right now, y'all. This is Boo's moment right now. He's never had the opportunity to face another champion. You know what I'm saying? When he was fighting for that position in the IBF, you know, unfortunately, Crawford and Spence had a rematch clause at the time. They wasn't able to give him that opportunity. You feel me? They probably wasn't gonna give him the opportunity anyway. Bud moved up in weight, Spence moved up in weight. So he wasn't given that opportunity. He was handed his first belt. You feel what I'm saying? Looking for fights, looking for fights. He got Brian Norman bitch ass with his father. You know what I'm saying? Ducking fades, ducking all-time paydays because they didn't like the fact that they was fighting in Boots' hometown. Well, that was the excuse they put out there, but I think it was a little bit more to it than that. You know what I mean? I think it had more to do with, you know, them knowing Boots, knowing the style that Boots has and how, you know, it's all wrong for them. You know, they done sparred on multiple occasions. Every time that I've heard them spar, they always involve Norman getting his ass whooped. I think they know that. So if they're going to take that ass whooping, that has to be for a substantial amount of money. You feel me? Um, so, you know, Norman and them, they went on to fight on a female undercard and against an absolute nobody. He turned it down 1.5, $1.7 million to go fight Daria Cuevas for what, 100,000? You know, light six figures. You feel what I'm saying? And then you know, Boots had to go face his mandatory that he already had beat a year prior. Wasn't motivated at all. He was supposed to fight Cody Crowley, but prior to that, you know, he ended up fighting David Evanesian on short notice. You know what I mean? Two opponents back to back that he wasn't too enthused about facing. Now he's fighting arguably the second best champion in the welterweight division. And now there's two additional belts on the line, y'all. The WBA. Well, obviously, Boo's belt is on the line as well. The IBF, the WBA, and the Ring Magazine title is all on the line. So in one fight, he could get an additional two belts. Oh, what's up, Jacob? What up, baby? Jacob is one of the fighters at our gym, man. One of my favorite fighters out of Pivot Boxing Academy. Shout out to the Rivera brothers. Shout out to Jacob. Shout out to Jaden. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing right now. Salute, salute, salute. And shout out to the older brother, too. I think his name Angel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of them. They doing their thing right now. Phenomenal fighters. But yeah, man, I just wanted to show y'all that stare down, man. That boy Boots is absolutely locked in, dialed in. I understand people saying Boots drained, and bro, all of that sound good. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see exactly what y'all gonna be talking about, you know, the night of the fight. You know, I'm very confident in Boots' abilities. I heard some great things that was going on in Boots' camp. They say he looked sharp. They say he was doing some damage in them sparring sessions. You know, he well prepared. You know, and I'm sure he prepared properly for this situation. And he sounds extremely focused. That he hasn't even been on social media or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He said he been focused, just keeping his mind sharp. This is his moment, y'all. I think he's gonna shine the brightest that he's ever had. in his entire career. I think this is going to be a situation where all of the boxing world eyes is going to be on this fight. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm really looking forward to this situation, man. What's y'all predictions for the fight? Y'all got any early predictions? Usually I do the predictions the day before the fight. I like to look at the weigh-ins and see how they look and stuff like that. Pause. But what's y'all predictions? Anybody got Stanionis winning? Trust me, ain't nobody gonna block y'all if y'all pick Stanionis, bro. Y'all are open to uh you're open to believing what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? Anybody picking Stanionis. It's all right if y'all picking Stanionis. He a quality fighter. Six guys said I want Stanionis to win. Why is that? Marky, damn, why you talking crazy to Slime, bro? Great Gambino said it should be interesting. I can't call a winner. Uh that's how you know it's a competitive fight. That's how you know it's a great fight. When you stuck on who's gonna win between the two, that's how you know you got a high level competitive fight. That's what you should want. That's what boxing should be about. As close to 50-50 fights as possible. As long as we keep getting those fights, we're gonna draw more eyes to the sport. You know what I mean? And it's gonna help the sport grow. That's what I'm in it for. That's what motivates me more than anything. I love the sport of boxing so much that I really stand for whatever helps it grow, bro. Boots by stoppage round 9. I got him between 10 and 11. I think Stanionis is going to accumulate a lot of damage in this fight, bro. That's what I think. I think Stanionis is going to take a lot of damage in this fight. Six guys says, damn, Stanionis, unanimous decision. Marky Dan, Boots, unanimous decision. Not said it's going to go to decision, but Boots for the W. You think so? Boots stopped him in 6. Damn. He not going to make it to the late rounds, Lorenzo. Sheesh. Boots third round. Sheesh. Third round, Coffee? Damn, they ain't no respect on Stanionis' name. Coffee ain't fucking with Stanionis. But I'll tell you what, if he stops him that early, that's going to be a fucking problem. They really going to go running hard at 47. And all them dudes at 40, they going to take their time moving up to 47. Bro, if Boots stops Stanionis in 3 rounds, that's fucking insane, bro. Because I've seen Stanionis fight. He's strong. You can tell he's strong as shit. He punch hard. You know what I mean? He durable. So if he was to get packed up like that, 3 rounds, bro, at a high level, if you get packed up between 1 and 4, that's like easy work. I'm not looking at Stanionis as easy work. I think this shit gonna be competitive in spots. The stoppage coming, it'll be in the 8th or 10th. Yeah, I keep thinking 10 for some reason. I got Boots UD if he stay on the back foot and be defensive. Boots is gonna be himself, man. I think he's just gonna do it behind uh a disciplined jab. Boots is gonna show y'all an elite level jab in this fight. Trust me. I genuinely believe that. If he abandons his jab in this fight, that'll be blasphemous, bro. Like that would be like wouldn't make any sense at all. He needs to showcase that elite level jab that he has. When Boots uses his jab, it's one of the best jabs in the sport of boxing. The reason why I don't list it as the best jab in boxing is because he's not as consistent as guys like Hitchens, Haney, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We talking about elite jabbers. Somebody might get a point deduction for frustration. You think there's gonna be some dirty tactics in there, Gambino? I think it's dangerous to fight Stanionis on the inside. I think Boo's gonna do a little bit of everything, man. I think he gonna box from the outside. I think he gonna attempt to counter punch. You know, if Boost feel like Stanionis ain't got the same pop on his punch, you know, he might just walk to him. You know, we gonna see. We gonna see how Boo's gonna act. All right, we done spoke about both topics that's going on in the live. So let's get into some open boxing topics. And then after that, we can get into some open topics, man. What's on your mind? What y'all think about currently that's going on in the boxing world? Y'all peep how like everybody just overlooking that whole Bivol and Benavidez situation. You don't really see too many people talking about it, or at least talking about it consistently, man. It's like that news just came and went. Nobody really outraged for Benavidez, man. That shit is sad, bro. Well, I mean, at least he was given the belt, you know what I'm saying? So it puts him in a power position to possibly get some big fights in the weight class now. Now he's a name in the division, two division world champion. What was my thoughts on Ray Ford speaking about Shushu? I thought that shit was hilarious. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, and I don't know if it's like because like I said, Philly and Camden is literally separated by a mile and a half bridge, bro. Like the Ben Franklin Bridge is only a mile and a half long. You feel me? So man, Camden, Philly, it's all the same shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And Raymond Ford, I think it's safe to say that although he reps Camden, I think he has a lot of Philly influence in him as well. And I feel like we see the same thing, bro. Like, listen, man, Bruce Carrington, he could fight. You know what I'm saying? He probably could win a world title when it's all said and done. But I don't know, bro. Like Bruce Carrington, he give me like square vibes, bro. You know when Bruce started to throw me off? When Bruce started to throw me off when he said that he felt offended by Stephen Fulton wearing those boxing boots that look like Tim's and shit. He was saying, "Oh, that's a New York thing, blah blah blah," and all this bullshit. I'm like, man, first of all, Bruce, shut the fuck up, bro. Cause when niggas talk about Brooklyn or wherever the fuck you don't nobody think about you. You over here speaking like you the spokesperson for Brooklyn, nigga. You ain't nobody. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what is you even talking about? Who the fuck is you to determine um what a Philly nigga should wear? Yeah, bro, there was a whole interview when he was talking about it on Fight Hype, I think. Talking about he was offended. Like, nigga, you ain't no spokesperson for Brooklyn, nigga. My nigga Ree in the chat more of a spokesperson for Brooklyn than your soft ass, nigga. Little bony ass. It was this little ass black ass nigga running around here telling people, man, I don't like the fact that he ain't from New York. Why he wearing jean shorts and Timbs? Man, shut your soft ass up, nigga. You need to go pay that man some homage. He done did more in the sport than your punk ass did. Nigga, you 27, 28 years old, and you still trying to find a way to a world title. You fucking young old nigga. Shut up. Fuck out of here. Don't even got no nigga, you ain't even got no facial hair. Don't nobody trust your punk ass. Fuck is wrong with you? Nigga with no fuck nigga ain't even got no motherfucking mustache, nigga. You's a square, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? You gonna look like you 13 till you 50, nigga. Fuck out of here. Young face ass nigga won't come around and tell niggas what's cool and what's not. Nigga, you are a square. Four sides, nigga, you are a square. I could see it. So when Ray Ford be talking about him and he like, yo, this nigga like he corny. I'm like, bro, I know exactly what you talking about. God knows some. Look, my pop was born and raised in Brooklyn, bro. I was raised by a Brooklyn nigga. My pop ain't no square. You see what I'm saying? He is a square. Like, you know who Shushu give me vibes of, bro? This nigga is like Russell Wilson, but with hands. I swear to God on my son, bro. That's what he remind me of. Bruce Carrington is like Russell Wilson with hands. You know how Russell Wilson, like, phenomenal athlete, elite. But he a fucking square. He a weirdo. He a Tiger Woods ass nigga. This nigga shoot like a Tiger Woods ass nigga. Tiger Woods, all time, the nigga's a legend. He elite. He got the talent. That's not what we talking about. Personality, that nigga's a square. He Chris from everybody hates Chris facts. Except he wasn't getting bullied. You not bullying Shushu. Well, you ain't gonna play him like he a pussy. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he's a cornball. He's corny. Tiger Woods is more accurate. No, Russell Wilson is definitely a square, bro. I remember he got Sierra. I don't know how the fuck he got Sierra fine ass. I was like, God damn, you got Sierra, bro. How the fuck did you do that? That's because this nigga be kissing her ass like a motherfucker. She done got played by all these rappers, and she finally got a nigga that's, kissing her motherfucking kissing the floor she walk on, and now she don't want that feeling irreplaceable to her. So Russell Wilson, like, can we have another baby, please? Can we have another baby? Just please, just one more. Like, this nigga, bro. No wonder why Future be calling you a fucking square, nigga. Bro, nobody talk. Bro, first of all, Marky Dan, you gotta relax. This nigga talking about Russell Wilson make hundreds of millions and he be breaking Sierra back. Bro, I'm not talking about neither one of them. Bro, I don't give a. We not talking about. Did I say he was broke? I didn't say he was broke. And I said Sierra fine as shit. That's not what we talking about. It's not like I'm saying, man, that nigga Russell Wilson, man, he broke, man. His bitch ugly. Now that's hating. That's hating. I'm saying personality wise, this nigga is a square. Niggas like he's lame. He's a cornball. You could just tell. You know who's another one? That he could rap his ass off. He nice. That young boy Corday. My homie, because he make music too. Shout out to my boy Stevan. I done played his music on here a couple times. He was like, bro, you listen to Corday? I'm like, nah. He's like, why not? He can rap. You know what I'm saying? You like J. Cole, don't you like rappers? Yeah. But he corny. You super corny. Here come these nut ass firefighters. Lucky my son ain't here. But like Corday, he can rap. He's talented. He's a cornball. This is that shit. That shit not. I can't really, bro. Like cornball niggas, they make me itch. Cause like you see how I'm scratching right now. That's because I'm talking about these niggas. You feel me? Like Russell Wilson, cornball. Corday, cornball. Like them niggas children of the corn. Cause these niggas cornballs. But yeah, like I seen Shushu talking about like, niggas. When you ever been like a fashion icon? Like New York got a few fashion icons. Them niggas get Dougie. Them niggas get fresh over there like Fabulous. You know what I mean? There's a few of them. A few of them niggas that know how to get fly and shit like that. Now Fab was like, yo, man, like jeans, shorts, and Timbs, that's a New York thing, blah blah. I'm like, all right, this nigga, he know about fashion, so maybe, you know what I mean? Now I could respect that a little more. I'ma still say fuck out of here. But Fab get fly, like shoo. Nigga, I ain't never, ever see you in no fly shit. On some real shit, I don't ever see you outside, nigga. I just be seeing you with your boxing trunks on, nigga. I ain't never see, and even then, you don't even be putting your boxing outfits, together all crazy. Your shit be regular as shit. Look like you just buy your shit off Everlast website and just throw that bitch on. I don't even know if you be putting patches on your trunks, cause I don't even know if niggas sponsor you. I'm like, yo, would you like to sponsor Shoe? They're like, what the fuck is a shoe? You talking about the shoes on my feet? No, we Bruce Carrington. A young nigga named Bruce. Y'all want us to sponsor a young nigga named Bruce? Every Bruce I know old. Every Bruce I know been old my whole life. Bro, have y'all ever seen a young nigga named Bruce? That's not Carrington. Bruce Lee, that nigga was popping in the what 70s? Nigga died years ago. Bruce, fat ass comedian that been telling jokes longer than I've been alive. There ain't no young niggas out here named Bruce. Bruce Jenner, this nigga done turned into a woman. He old as shit. How many young niggas y'all know named Bruce? Shit is crazy. Like who? Like everything about this nigga is corny. You ain't got no facial hair. You clean, nigga. You ain't never shaved your face in your life. Your barber ain't never take the blade and put that shit anywhere near your fucking top or bottom lip, your chin, none of that, nigga. All your this nigga still got newborn skin all around his face. Nigga look like he ain't never have a pimple in his face in his life, and this nigga over here trying to tell niggas what's cool or what Brooklyn did. Nigga, shut your dumb ass up, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You 30 going on fucking 12, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Don't ever be talking about Philly niggas and on some real shit. Stephen Fulton probably beat you the fuck up, nigga. So keep talking that gangster shit. You was Bob Aaron was holding your hand. Bob Aaron was holding your hand all the way until your last fight. You just started calling niggas out. And the only reason why you probably calling niggas out is because, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got no choice but to call niggas out. You pushing 30, cuz. That birthday cake about to have a 3 and a 0 on the motherfucker. You ain't got no choice, nigga. If you don't call niggas out now, you probably ain't gonna get a world title shot. It'll be a mandatory till you like 40. Fuck out of here. This nigga slime spicing. Marky Dan said Bruce Seldon was boxing with Tyson back in the day. That's the only Bruce I know. Yeah, like Bruce Leroy. How old is Bruce Leroy right now? The fuck? Bruce Seldon, how old is that nigga right now? He was popping in the 80s too. Ain't no young niggas named Bruce is what I'm trying to say. He the youngest nigga. This nigga, they need the Guinness Book of World Records need to do a global search on the age range, the youngest Bruce on this planet. They need to search all 7 continents to find out who the youngest Bruce is on this planet, and it's gonna go back to Shoo Shoo. I'm like, who? Them niggas gonna walk inside a motherfucking pizzeria or some shit. I'm like, would you guys like to sponsor Bruce Carrington? Who the fuck is Bruce Carrington? Is that like a chess player or some shit? No, it's a professional boxer. Professional boxer? How old is this Bruce guy? He's actually 20. Oh my god, why such a throwback name? This nigga name is vintage. This nigga name is vintage. This the only nigga. This nigga Bruce Almighty. How old? Bruce Almighty was how old in that movie? Cuz hold up. Jesus Christ. That nigga was 41 when Jim Carrey was 41 when that movie came out. Just prove my point even more. All these niggas be old as shit with that name. Smarky Dan says probably somebody named Bruce in the chat scared to speak up. Nah, man, there's somebody in the chat named Bruce, but them niggas that they don't know how to figure out the internet yet. They don't know how to type on the keyboard yet. Them niggas typing like this. It's gonna take them another 5 minutes to finish the message. The old niggas Bruce, they type with they fingers like this. Fuck out of here. Yeah, that movie like 22 years old. Facts. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what niggas is talking about. I forgot what the fuck I was even saying. We was talking about Bruce Carrington, that is. This nigga. Oh yeah. It's like Bruce Carrington. How old is he? Professional boxer? How old is he? His name what they call him who now? They call him who now? Shoo Shoo. What the fuck is a shoe? No, nigga, get the fuck out of my store. Y'all want us to sponsor a nigga named Shoe. Nigga, no. Get out. No, you can't use our bathrooms. Paying customers only. Get out. Nut ass. I'm sorry. I've been holding back on Bruce Carrington nut ass, bro. As soon as he started talking crazy like that about Stephen Fulton, I was like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you make Edgar Berlanga look cool. That's how corny you is. That's really how corny you is. That's really how corny Bruce Carrington is. This nigga make Edgar Berlanga look kind of cool. That shit is nuts. That shit is crazy. You make Berlanga look like the Fonz, nigga. You remember the Fonz? That little short white nigga with the jacket. This nigga timing was immaculate. He snapped his finger and the bell would ring at the same time. Like that's who Bruce Carrington make Edgar Berlanga look like. That nigga Shoe make Edgar Berlanga have like Michael Jordan aura. Yo, shout out to G-Bo. G-Bo said, nah, Mark, you gotta chill, bro. Hitting below the belt, not Berlanga. I'm just talking shit, bro. I'm just... Oh my God. Let's actually get into what Raymond Ford had to say about Bruce Carrington, bro, because this shit had me rolling. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Hold on, where the fuck is that shit at? It was in the group chat. I think I seen it on. Hold on. Oh, look, it's the first thing that popped up on my timeline. This was sent by God. Hold up. Look at the quote. Look at the quote right here. The quote is hilarious. I just think he a bitch. I think he's soft. He keep fighting bums. He's scared to get hit. Raymond Ford on Bruce Carrington. Look at Bruce Carrington right here. Look at this nigga. I will always love you, babe. Weird ass nigga. He like a pterodactyl. Look at this nigga. Yo, if Bruce Carrington was bald, he would look like that old head that was on that doorman that was on Zack and Cody. He like that nigga off Hotel Rwanda. What was that? What's that nigga name? Oh man, he wildin'. His girl bad. I ain't never see her. Hold on.
Bruce Carrington. I see you two going back and forth.
First of all, Raymond Ford look big as shit. I'm gonna just say that. He look heavy.
The beef with Bruce Carrington. I see you two going back and forth. What's the deal with you and Bruce?
I think he is a bitch. Excuse my language, but I think he's soft.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, as I say, I know you
like I don't like he was cool at first, but like when he get on these interviews and like he be trying to be this person that like he not. Yeah. And like I know when you faking it, it's like I can't respect that. Like you get on these interviews and the way he just be like how he be talking, it's just like, yeah, come on, I see through all that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, obviously you two had a back and forth on Twitter. Like, what was the instigator of that? Like, well, I guess is that what really rubs you up the wrong way about him? What you just said there about him sort of being fake, I guess.
It's just they did an interview and they asked him about me. He was bringing up my loss when they like, bro.
The beef with Bruce Carrington. I see
you fought nobody in your career ever. Like you keep fighting bums. You had a tough fight with a 118-pounder. Scared to get hit. Like I see, like I seen him in the images full time after time after time. Like he's not that. Like and people gonna see soon. Yeah. But yeah, that's my issue with him. Like stop talking about me. Keep my name out your mouth.
Yeah, but I'd say would that be a fight that you'd entertain? I know he's at 126.
Yeah, when he stopped trying to be vegan and eat some steak and move up, because he was fighting at a higher weight class than me when he was in the amateurs. Now he he, damn near dying and trying to make 126. Like he can barely talk at when he making the weight and things like that. Like it's time for him to move up too.
Ooh-wee. That boy Raymond Ford talking greasy. Hey man, I'm backing Raymond Ford play, man. Fuck Bruce Carrington. Mazuma, you too bright skinned. That's crazy. Nigga said bright skinned. No, but Bruce Carrington did look like he needed, you know what I'm saying? He like one of them Haitian kids that's fed a bowl of rice a day. You know what I'm saying? He look like one of them. Y'all niggas ever walk in them poppy stores in the hood and they got like them posters up? You know what I'm saying? They got like all these like quarter slots. It was like, yo, if we fill up this calendar full of quarters, these quarters will get sent to this kid. Like that's Bruce looked like he could be the cover boy for like, you know what I'm saying? When they play that sad ass music on the commercials, and you know what I'm saying, the kids just staring at the camera, they got like fucking like dandruff on their eyebrows and shit, and they, you know what I mean, they thirsty lips chapped. That's exactly how the way Bruce Carrington looked at the weigh-in. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's exactly how he looked. Like he looked like he was hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like he looked like he really do some shit for a couple dollars. Like he might steal some copper out of the building. Like he looked like he'll break into a building just to steal some copper, so he could sell it to the junkyard or something. That look like something Bruce Carrington would do when he cutting weight. Remember Boost? Yeah, y'all think Boost look bad? Shit. Let me show y'all. Bruce Carrington was drained as hell. He couldn't even talk. That motherfucker was speaking sign language. Look at this. Ooh. Look when he turned over. Look at them collarbones. Look at his collarbones. He ain't got no water left in his system. Them motherfucking collarbones are like bike handles. Look at that shit. Look. There they are, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, look at him. Holy shit. Yeah, look at, get that man some medicine. Get that nigga some liquid IV. He tripping. Get some sodium in that boy's system. G-Bo, why you had to say that like that, man? I can't even read this comment because they might take my bread. Just like picking on an R-word person at this point. You gotta chill. Bro, I don't even know how I got on this tangent. I'm just saying, like, Bruce, like, he corny, bro. He ain't got no swag. And if he got a bad John, you know, sometimes bad Johns like corny niggas, bro. Or some girls just know when to hold a nigga down because they know they gonna blow up. Bruce Carrington probably get a nice little bag. I don't know what maybe they known each other since they was little. I don't know. Maybe he got lucky. I don't know. Like I said, Russell Wilson got a baddie too. Sierra always look good. Always look good. It is what it is. R word was for rehydration. Facts. Mm-hmm. It's like picking on a rehydrated person at this point. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. I seen Raymond Ford airing him out. I thought that was funny. Raymond Ford don't care, bro. He talk to anybody, any type of way. He one of them type dudes. He ain't got no. You can tell how the way Raymond Ford be acting. He don't fear nobody. And he don't got no selective smoke neither. Like if you try him, he gonna clap back for sure. Let's get into some open topics, y'all. What's going on? What's on y'all mind, man? I probably got another good 10 minutes on here before I wrap it up and call it a night. You feel what I'm saying? I got some things to do in the morning. Got some things to do in the afternoon, and most likely I won't be going live tomorrow because I got this amateur event that I gotta attend. So, I mean, let's get these open topics going, man. What y'all want to talk about? What's on the people's mind? What's on the nation mind? We've consistently had 20 people in the building. I'm highly appreciative of that. You know what I mean? And that's not bad viewership for, a point in time where boxing's a little slow. So, I mean, let's talk about it. Let me see. Yeah, man. Good luck with what, brother? What are you talking about? Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. My fault. I won't be paying attention to what I'll be saying sometimes. It's gonna pop off Saturday. Facts. Facts. I'm gonna have my Jaron and this hoodie on too. Niggas gonna be sick. I remember I wore that joint. It was like, man, how can you give us unbiased takes and you gotta have a Jaron and this hoodie on? Like, shut your corny ass up. Where's the hoodie? I think it's in the gym. I think I left it in the gym the one day and I ain't bring it back. Well, that joint will be washed and put on Saturday night for sure. Yeah, well, can you be unbiased when you're wearing a Jaron Ennis hoodie? Nigga, shut up, bro. How could you still kiss your mother after she ate all that dick? How about that? How could you kiss your mother when you know she done ate all that dick? Ain't that a more relevant question to you, brother? Thoughts on 50 Cent cooking Floyd yesterday for lying about those buildings. If Floyd did lie about those buildings, then that's extremely concerning, in all honesty, and that would just go to show that Floyd ain't really got the money how he says he do. And when you listen to old 50 Cent interviews back when him and Floyd was really beefing, he always said that Floyd don't really got no money. And a lot of people was confused by that because they be seeing Floyd carry $1 million in cash and supposedly he got this much bread, you know what I mean, for this fight. And he made $100 million in one night with Pacquiao, made $100 million with Conor McGregor, and he makes $10 million for exhibitions and, all this stuff. He got jets and he got mansions and all this stuff. So, you know, um, I found it weird how he said like he got a few properties in Vegas. Then he got he got a property in Miami. He got properties in Los Angeles, but he said 99. Didn't he say like 99% of his real estate is in New York and he live in New York? It's like since when? Yeah, I remember when Saudi Arabia wasn't trying to let Floyd go because allegedly he had owed them some money. I also done heard that he had issues with his taxes. And that's why he was still doing exhibitions to pay off his taxes. And that's why he was doing overseas exhibitions so he won't get taxed. And I heard a whole lot of stuff about Floyd. Even heard stuff about him from people that was with him his whole career. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But 50 Cent has always remained consistent in his point that Floyd don't really got no money. Which I think is fucking wild. If that's the case, then that's crazy. You see what I'm saying? But Floyd always be like, oh man, if I could make an extra, 10 million or 15 million, then why not? But it's like Floyd. But all this real estate that you say you got and how you getting you making millions of dollars every month sitting around, why not just stay the fuck sitting around then? If you make so much money, this nigga Slime be tripping. Is that why he be doing them exhibitions? I mean, maybe. I was giving Floyd the benefit of the doubt, and I was like, oh, maybe the dude just love attention. Maybe he just love attention where it's like he got to be in the spotlight or he just love boxing. Like, I'm thinking that. But, like, I've seen Floyd Mayweather do commercials for, like, really, like, unknown businesses and stuff like that, and how he'll take a couple thousand just to do a quick commercial or like do a quick advertisement on Instagram. I heard him say, "Yo, I think he hosted like a party." Adrian Broner said one time that Floyd hosted a party for him, and that all Floyd asked for was 10,000 or some shit like that. Like that's weird, bro. Like if you this multi-millionaire that's making 9-10 figures and whatever, however much money you making in a fight, not 10 figures, but 9 figures. If you making 8-9 figures every time you step in the ring, is $10,000 even worth your time to go do something? Is it even worth picking up $10,000 if you making as much money as Floyd claims he makes? I don't know, bro. It's a lot of I don't know. It's a lot of things that make you really question Floyd. You know what I'm saying? I hope Floyd ain't do no Soldier Boy shit. Remember when Soldier Boy was saying that he'll say that he got one thing going on and the whole time it's a lie? I remember Soldier Boy was promoting these consoles that like you could buy and they have like thousands of games on it and you could download them and play them and shit. And he said that they sold this many consoles and the whole time, Soldier Boy didn't really sell that many consoles. Like he on some Floyd, he on some Bow Wow shit, Bow Wow Soldier Boy shit. But Floyd be capping. I mean, he be capping. He probably not getting the money that he say he doing, or maybe he mismanaging his funds, and that's why he be kissing them Jewish people ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. No, bro, ain't no way you made over $1 billion in your career and you fumbled that. Like, that's wild if that's the case. But 50 has and this was a close friend of Floyd's. He said that Floyd don't got no money, bro. I'm telling you, he was saying that years ago. He was saying that years ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? So let me say something real quick. Look, this was 4 years ago. This video.
Uptown Bronx, but it was.
Oh my God, I remember
at the
that.
time, yeah. At the time, I couldn't go either because I was licensed.
Right.
A licensed promoter in the
Right,
state
so
of
you
Nevada.
can't show up to BX fight.
And you see, Floyd will say he doesn't know how we fell out or how anything. Like I never said anything to. Like I just woke up one morning and had a problem with him. But that's not what happened. What happened is we actually. He asked me to help him, so I could stop them from using TMT as their logo right now. Because
you wouldn't do that because y'all cool again.
Yeah, I'm just not chasing it. But to be honest with you, I incorporated TMT in Delaware while he was incarcerated. Because he didn't sign the paper doesn't mean the corporation isn't valid. So I could actually, technically, it trademarks the term of it because his entire corporation is built on it. So I could tell you, you can't have TMT socks. You can't have that TMT shirt you got on. He don't understand that because he's just not. I just said it, and he won't be able to figure out that I could do that.
Damn, you and this guy, man. I thought y'all was good again.
We are good. I just don't understand why he having the conversation. How am I coming up in conversation? I don't even care about what they're doing.
So there's still some static.
No, it only happens when it's fight time. Got it. It's time to build some type of energy or some sort of press. Right. It's time to make a fight, and then that happens.
So through the BX Fight Club, you met someone,
Isaac,
right? Because they had to legalize it on paper to turn it into like a dark show, like when they don't have television involved with a boxing event. And through Isaac, they actually did that. They legalized it, and I attended and performed there. And after that, there was nobody who was too big to come to the fight club and get on the mic. They felt like it was just cool, like a park jam,
right,
type of thing. So, but I met Isaac after he pitched the idea of a feature film, and I was like, "Nah, this is a series because I'm not gonna have enough time to explain what went on during that journey. Like, all of the feelings, everything that you went through. Look, being persistent, right? I think the only thing that separates people is passion, right? And having the ability to focus on something, to work on it, will allow you to work hard enough to be good enough at it. That's the Kobe Bryant run. Right. You know what I'm saying? He out work those people. He's like, a lot of people in the league perform according to their paycheck. So like, I ain't getting that money. Let them do it.
Y'all see this shit? Yo, y'all already know what to do, y'all. I told y'all that was him. When I called that out, yesterday or the day before, I told y'all 6 guy was that nigga, bro. And then when I said, yo, it sound like real talk, he was like, bro, I don't know what you talking about, bro. Just have me back, bro. And if you give me an opportunity to speak to you, I would take it. Hoe ass nigga. Please, yo, pack him up, y'all. Who gonna do the honors? Get him up out of here. He's a weirdo. It's getting predictable at this point, man. It's getting real predictable. Shout out to my boy Ralph for packing him up.
Kobe was there every day.
Yeah, everything like that. And that's what separates him and makes him special to us in a different way, even after.
Hello, everybody. Marcos Vegas for the boxing with SMS.
I think what changes the boxing landscape is platforms, offering them someone that they're invested in. The person that's excited about me, Eminem, and Adam Levine right now.
There hasn't been a lot of communication between you and him. When was like the last time you guys spoke?
Well, we haven't spoken to him in a while. Yeah. But when that happens, when your son gets hurt,
a big thing.
Yeah, you should call me.
Speaking of just overall the boxing landscape, what problems do you see right now, and how do you want to go about fixing them?
What I see is the actual promoters are afraid. They are excited about the accolades of their fighters having titles, and they're afraid to fight the tough fights. This is what
Tell me a little bit about the finances. I know the reason why you broke off and started at SMS was due to the fact money overpaying fighters with Floyd. Is that true?
So
and if you can,
dude.
tell me a little bit about that, because not many people know about that.
See,
it's not a dispute.
12 years ago, 50 Cent said Mayweather has no income outside of boxing. It's fight, spend, fight. Trying to tell you, bro. 50 knows something we don't know. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, real talk is a weirdo, cuz he's a weirdo. This dude been stalking me for, I don't know, like 2 years already. Shit, close to 2 years he been stalking me. And he's came back as multiple personalities, bro. It was real talk, 6 God. He done had a few different Johns, bro. Like a few different pages. Shit is crazy. What other personalities was he, y'all? Y'all remember the names he used to come back as? 50 and Floyd was beefing. Yeah, he spoke about it. He was saying how like the whole beef had started. 50 Cent felt the way that Floyd's son had gotten hurt, and Floyd ain't never reach out to him to tell him about it. So he felt the way. So that's how you know. Oh, shout out to Vitamin Energy. They just sent me an email. This what's up, man. I'm getting sales, dog. People buying the Vitamin Energy. They buying the Vitamin Energy, guys. Come on now. Yeah, I'm really a hustler, bro. I could sell anything, bro. Trying to tell you. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's beautiful. Yeah, this nigga. Oh yeah, Mr. Milk. You remember that shit? Yo, Mr. Milk was crazy. No, real talk then came back as several people, as several personalities. This dude is like psycho, bro. Something's really wrong with him. He's really a homosexual. That's the problem. Like he's confused. You know what I'm saying? Like he's attracted to men, but he don't know how to handle it. And I don't know if he got daddy issues. He got a lot going on, but this dude, has reached out to people that he stalked me so crazy. He stalked me so crazy that he's reached out to people that know me personally, like in real life. Oh yeah, MB26 the demon. You remember that? If I was to look through my block list, real talk, probably like 15% of that block list, bro. But bro, I even told the nigga, I was like, bro, if you want to come back to the chat, bro, cash at me $500. Send me 500 and I'll put you back in the chat. Cause bro, I had to change my number, bro. All types of shit, bro. Like all types of shit. Vision board, that's crazy that you remember that. Anonymous memory is on a million. Bro, he's reached out to people that I know personally. I think he messaged my girl. I think he even messaged my son mom a while back saying that he was my manager and to unblock him. Oh, bro, like what you mean manager? Did your goofy ass I think he meant to say moderator, but he kept saying manager. I'm like, bro, you're an idiot, bro. Like, what did you ever manage, you weirdo? What contract did I sign for you to manage me? Like, what is we even talking about? This nigga real talk probably gonna say that he gave me this vitamin energy deal. God damn. So apparently I got 3 sales. 3 sales today. 6 in total. You know what I mean? Which is dope. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep pushing it. You know what I mean? So it's good shit. Nigga can't nigga, he can't even manage his emotions. He can't even manage his heterosexuality. How the fuck he gonna manage me? No, he ain't never called me. I had called him one time because I was gonna curse him out and he answered, but like he wasn't saying anything, then he'd just hang up. Like he's a weirdo, bro. Like big time weirdo. But yeah, man. So that's how we gonna end the live. Shout out to Real Talk for exposing himself for being the ultimate fraud. And I think Slime constantly banning him made him reveal himself because he didn't. One thing about Real Talk, he hates when he gets put in timeout. He have a whole titty attack. Yo, Ralph, you remember that? Bro, he wrote a whole paragraph saying I was on his mind when he be eating. Like, nigga, what the fuck was you eating that? This nigga was eating eggplant and was thinking about Mazuma TV. That's disgusting behavior, bro. That's disgusting behavior. This nigga was eating corn on the cob and was like, man, I just think about Mark. Fucking weirdo. He's a fucking weirdo. He's a nut. Something really wrong with that nigga. He need to find God. You know what I'm saying? Repent to Jesus, my nigga. Yeah, he's a weirdo, cousin. But man, for those of y'all, listen, 25% off vitamin. I know y'all don't like to hear this all like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? But 25% off of vitamin energy, y'all. Let's get it going, man. It's $30, but with the discount, you're only paying what, 24? Come on, man. This a no-brainer, man. You know what I'm saying? No, I think it's 20% off, I think. Whatever the case is, bro. Let's get it popping, bro. If y'all got $24 to spare, let's get this vitamin energy, y'all. I need to get some of y'all committed to the brand. Yo, Lorenzo, we need vitamin energy in Tokyo. I don't know where Anonymous is right now. I don't know. He's somewhere on the East Coast. We need vitamin energy over there. Coffee Plant. If you're from West Philly, like you say you from West Philly, go ahead and get you vitamin energy over in West Philly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we need to get this everywhere. Black Caesar, I don't know where you from, brother, but we need vitamin energy wherever you from. Let's push this brand, y'all. Let's really push this brand. Let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? This is my first partnership. through Mazuma TV and let's show these motherfuckers our worth. You feel what I'm saying? I'm following it. I'm buying them. I'm getting people to buy them. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing. You feel me? I'm buying them. You know what I'm saying? We about to have a whole nother one come in for the gym. I'm giving them to my professional fighters, amateur fighters. They all love the product. They saying what really stands out about is that they not crashing. You know what I'm saying? And they getting enough energy to push through a workout. You feel me? So let's get it popping. Black Caesar said, bro was eating a glizzy with no bun. Think about Mazuma. Bro, he ain't even, bro. He straight swallowed that John, bro. It was no, chewing involved. That shit went straight down. You know what I'm saying? That boy real talk different. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. And I was saying this, I wouldn't be surprised if real talk was a woman. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if real talk was a woman. You ever think about that? What's the chances that real talk is a woman, yo? It's giving you like that obsessed ex energy. I was saying it. I feel like real talk is somebody I know personally, bro. I feel like real talk is somebody that I know personally, dog. There be times where he say certain shit, and I'll be like, that's strange. How did he know that? I'm not gonna reveal it publicly, but he said some things. I'll tell you what, one time he said my son's name. And what was weird about it was I don't recall at that time putting his name out publicly, like on social media. Like I had posted, I didn't post my son's face right away. But like I was posting like me holding him and he'd be like wrapped up in a blanket. He said my son's name, spelled it correctly and everything. And I never, at the time, his name was not on social media yet. I was wondering how was that? Like, how did he know my son's name? I never said who his name was. So that was really weird. But anyways, time will tell. Time reveals all. You know what I'm saying? Until then, y'all have a blessed, beautiful night. I'm gonna be back at y'all. I'm gonna try to post a video tomorrow, man. I'm gonna put together a video and we're gonna chop it up. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna chop it up. Then you say he commented something that someone said to you in a conversation at the gym one day. Yeah. And I had went to that person. That's another John. And I had went to that person and was like, yo, bro, he like, no, nigga, fuck, I look like doing that. I'm like, so it was either it wasn't him. It wasn't him. You know what I mean? He don't move like that. He ain't a weirdo like that. It had to be somebody overhearing the conversation. Had to be somebody, and I was on the phone with somebody at the time too. I'm gonna figure it out. Time will tell. The pieces gonna come together, and it's gonna show a whole lot, man. But I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all have a blessed, beautiful night. Go over to vitaminenergy.com/Mazuma TV. If y'all don't want the energy shots, cool. They got immunity shots. They got a little bit of everything, man. Go check it out. Healthy alternative energy shots, a dietary supplement that's keto friendly. Body nourishing vitamins are included. You know what I'm saying? So not only are you getting the energy you need, but it's also supplying you with the vitamins that you need as well. Vitamin Energy. Go check it out, man. Y'all have a blessed, beautiful night. I'm up out of here, man. Peace.